Welcome to the video Vort. In preparation for BiShevat, one can ask the basic fundamental question: why, in fact, do we celebrate BiShevat at all? And BiShevat is nothing more and nothing less than a deadline, a cutoff point for giving Jewish taxes known as the Maasros. Just like when April 15th rolls around, do we celebrate when we put our tax forms in the mail? I would suspect not. Similarly, one should wonder why BiShevat, being the deadline for paying our Jewish taxes, is a day worth celebrating. Rav Moshe Feinstein suggests that there is a deeper level here, and that is that in days of old there was a quid pro quo between the Levium and the rest of Klal Yisrael. The Levium were the religious functionaries. They were dedicated to service in the Beis HaMikdash. They taught the people, and they were not given an opportunity to earn a living. In an agricultural society, working the land and creating produce from the land, that's how you made a living. The Levium were not given any land. They didn't have chelek v'nachala in Eretz Yisrael. They were supposed to be dedicated to the religious functions of Klal Yisrael. In fact, their nachala was taken and distributed, says Rav Moshe, amongst the rest of Klal Yisrael. So therefore, when the Jewish people give the tithes to the Levium, who are the primary beneficiaries of the Maasros, they are in essence not just simply doing it out of goodwill, but fulfilling a mandate, a mitzvah, to support the Levium. And in doing so, thus now freeing up the land and the remaining produce for use. Until I give the Maasros to the Levium, the remaining produce that I have on my land is not really mine for usage. It doesn't really belong to me, because I have not paid, as it were, for the use of the land. I have not paid the Levium. And so therefore there's a cutoff point, there's a deadline. This is not just willy-nilly, I might give, I might not give. No, BiShevat reminds us that there's an obligation to give. And when I meet that obligation, then I can celebrate all the bounty that Hashem has given me, all the remaining produce, because now it really belongs to me. And that's something which is worth celebrating and recognizing, having hakaras hatov to Hashem for the good which He has done for us. Now today, there's no Beis HaMikdash, and this dynamic isn't in place. But says Rav Moshe, we still can have the ethos of BiShevat, and that is to take care of the needy amongst us. And we should look at this relationship similarly. Until I give my tzedakah, not next year, not in 2 years, but this year and every year, I should have a tzedakah obligation. And until I make that tzedakah obligation, and I execute on it, and I take care of the needy amongst us, I cannot feel secure that the remaining bounty, the remaining blessings that Hashem has given me is really mine. I shouldn't look at it as mine, because I haven't done what I have to do in order to, as it were, purchase the right to the rest of Hashem's blessings. May HaKadosh Baruch Hu give us an opportunity to celebrate BiShevat in the best possible way by making sure that the needy amongst us are taken care of, and thus be able to give hakaras hatov to Hashem for the enjoyment of all His remaining bounty. Good Shabbos.